So one of the things I wanted to talk about today, we said we wanted to have some solutions. And I know you have a list of things that you think that fathers can start to do today. What are the concrete action steps to reconnect with your sons?
Well, look, the first thing I think is people think it takes a lot of money and you've got to go out and say, that is not. Kids do want you to show up. They want to know that you have gone out of your way to acknowledge they exist and they are important to you. So just something like going to pick your kid up from school. Somebody say, your father's out there. They're like, why? What I do wrong, right? Because that's what it means. No, but you're out there because I love you. I came because that would shock. You just came to school because you. Those small kinds of stuff.
That would be the thing you would never forget.
You would just never forget.
You don't forget it. Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry to throw water on the fire, but that means that mom has to allow it.
Yes.
That's big.
And not put a note in the school record that the father cannot pick the child up from school.
Well, it takes it one step. One of the
I know, right? We should talk about
one of the reasons.
One thing we could do right now, because I know so many people going through this, where the wives are using the children.
So what I recognize is that a lot of the reasons why so many boys are without fathers is because the mothers couldn't get along with any of the men in their lives.
Or the men couldn't deal with the mother's whatever.
That's one way of saying it.
Attitude, her demands.
But at the end of the day, I mean, there's so many times where I sit in meetings, you know, the principal's office, they come in, and the mother's there, and the father's there, and the father's sitting there blinking Morse code because he doesn't want to say anything because he knows he's got to go home with his sister. Yes. So, and the less control that this man has as an adult in his house, the less control the child has, the less ability he has, and the inability that this woman has to communicate, even with me. She just can't communicate.
But isn't it true, though, too, that many times you're just meeting with mothers? The fathers don't even show up.
Almost never do I meet with dads.
Yeah.